Arsenal versus Swansea now. Arsenal 1.3, Swansea 12.6, draw 6.2. Arsenal at home, they're in cracking form. 5 wins in a row, an incredible defence. Sort of looking like a Gunners clean sheet here. That's my official play. Nigel?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think Arsenal look a very, very formidable defensive lineup now. They've always had problems at centre half. You know, Mertesacker never had the pace to deal with anybody. And now they brought in Mustafi, the German international, alongside Koscielny, who I think is the best defender and probably the best player in the Premier League, defender player in the Premier League this season so far. He's looked rock solid and he's weighed in with 2 goals in the last 2 games. Swansea have got a good record against them, though. They've won last year. They won the year before. Arsenal have only won once in the last 5. But this is a very, very different Arsenal side now. And the players they brought in look good. They look solid. They're no pushover anymore. They've kept the clean sheet in their last 4 games. They've won them all 2-0. And I think Arsenal to win 2-0 here at 2.25 is a much better way to get it with them at the very, very short price. Obviously, Swansea, Bob Bradley's the manager. He's the first American to manage in the Premier League. It's his first game in charge. And he couldn't have come to a tougher place than the Emirates at the moment. So Arsenal to win 2-0 for me.
Well, look at Nigel changing his tune now with Arsenal. I mean, that's because they've got a very good manager, Nigel. That's why Arsenal are doing very, very well. But I'm very, very excited about the new appointment at Swansea. Like you said, Nigel, first American in the Premier League, right, as a manager?
Yeah, first American manager.
So congratulations, sir. I think he's going to go out there, get that Swansea team really, really organised. There's a lot of American bashing in the British press, like, who's this guy? This guy is a class manager. He gets the best out of his players. He'll be going there and he will get a result. I'm taking Swansea to draw. That's all I'm going to do. I think he's just going to be very, very organised. I really think he wants to make a real good impression, Nigel. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be very, very tight. And it's up to Arsenal to break them down, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, Arsenal always have problems with teams when they come to put 10 men behind the ball.
Yeah.
And they always take a time. But Arsenal score more late goals than any other team in the Premier League. The amount of times I've left the Emirates in the 81st, 85th minute and heard a goal go in. But they always find a way to break them through. And I think Arsenal just have enough quality in this side. It's a very different Arsenal, so there's a young feel about it. They've got a bit of steel now in that centre midfield. And I think they'll just be too strong. But it's not going to be a pushover by any means of imagination.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.